This is the Ferrari 488 Pista. It's a version of the 488 GTB but on steroids. And what I mean by that is that it's lighter, faster, more aerodynamic, and designed for racing. This Pista has 50 more horsepower than the 488 GTB, and it's rare to see one on the road and at Cars and Coffee. The Ferrari Pista starting price is $330,000, but you're not going to get a $330,000 Pista. You're going to get it with options, and there are many options. This one has $103,000 worth of options, and believe it or not, that's considered normal when you buy a Ferrari. This Ferrari 488 Pista has everything it needs to make it desirable. The stripe down the middle, the airlift suspension, and whatever carbon fiber was available, this Pista has it. As I mentioned, it's super rare and has appreciated. It's on the showroom floor at CNC Motors right now. I'm going to go through all the options and features of the car, and you can decide whether it lives up to the Ferrari supercar name. So check it out.
Thank you to CNC Motors for lending me their Ferrari 488 Pista for the day. CNC Motors is family owned and is one of the largest exotic car dealerships in the country. They have virtually every supercar and exotic car imaginable. Come down here, call them, make an appointment. They'll help you get into your next supercar. Their information is in the description below.
This Pista has a 3.9 liter twin turbo V8 engine. It pushes out 710 horsepower and 568 pound-feet of torque, which makes this the most powerful V8 engine Ferrari's ever produced. Now all that power goes to the rear wheels, and it goes through a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. 0 to 60 comes in at 2.85 seconds. Top speed is 211 miles per hour, which makes this the second fastest Ferrari ever, beneath the LaFerrari.
The design of the Ferrari 488 Pista's weight-saving solutions, high-performing engine, vehicle dynamics, suspension, and aerodynamic developments all derive from Ferrari's race cars, the Ferrari F1, 488 GTE, and the 488 Challenge. The goal was to offer a supercar that a non-professional driver could drive on the racetrack with precision and speed. The aerodynamics are complicated on the Pista. The air dam's black plates guide the air around the car, while the air going into the side vents head into radiators, cooling the engine down by 10%. The airflow that goes through the middle of the air dam goes through the S Duct, the hole in the middle of the hood, front or trunk. This creates almost 20% more downforce than the GTB as the air goes over the car and pushes it down. The 20-inch wheels are Italian forged glossy brilliant silver, wrapped with the best tires on the market today, Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s. The brake calipers are optioned in a silver stone gray for only $1,500, but the door handle on this $500,000 Pista comes at no charge. I'll be going over the options and price of each option in my next video. The big vent behind the passenger door takes in all the air and cools the engine bay down. Then the air is released through the vents on the trunk hatch, and through the vents by the spoiler. I almost forgot to mention, there's an intercooler on the driver's side vent behind the door to cool the engine and transaxle. The spoiler is about 1.25 inches higher and 1.5 inches longer compared to the 488 GTB. This increases the downforce by 25%. Airflow can also channel under the spoiler, increasing the rear downforce further. The rear end is complex with aerodynamics and weight-saving materials. You have the plexiglass engine cover, carbon fiber bumper, carbon fiber rear spoiler, and a carbon fiber rear valance to save weight. The vents and mesh around the tailpipes allow the air to flow through the wheel well and under the car, so there won't be any drag. There are actually two flaps that open up underneath the bumper to increase downforce when taking corners, or the flaps close to reduce drag when accelerating. That light in the middle is a rear fog light, so no one rear ends you when they're hauling butt going 150 miles per hour on the Autobahn or on the 405 freeway. To open the hatch, hood, or trunk, the lever is right here. Just lift it, it opens, and typically you would lift up the spoiler right here or anywhere in this area, right? But it's right on the top. There you go. To open the carbon fiber hood, just push the button on the door. The hood is unique because there's a hole, and this hole takes up 2 cubic feet of space compared to the GTB, which makes this Pista cargo area only 6 cubic feet of space. This is unique only to Ferrari. You'll see a plate that's mounted inside with the serial number, model, and the options of the car. It also comes with a Ferrari tote bag with a Ferrari blanket inside. This is a Ferrari medical kit, and then you have a place to store your Ferrari manual and paperwork.
Just wanted to share the rear end with you because it's badass, literally. Also wanted to say thank you to CNC Motors for lending me the Ferrari 488 Pista for the day. Now, if you're in the market for an exotic supercar, or for any car for that matter, check out the link in the description below, or come down here, make an appointment, or give them a call. They would love to hear from you. And by the way, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button below. They love seeing those, and it actually helped me get cars like the Ferrari Pista to review for you.
These are Ferrari's carbon fiber racing seats, wrapped with Nappa leather with blue accents. The seats and interior can be fitted with Alcantara instead, but stick to the leather because it's more durable and it will keep its color. The Ferrari 488 Pista doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles since this is a true race car made for the racetrack. You'll get a lot of essentials of what it takes to get you the best lap times and awards at a car show. Throughout the car, if you don't see leather, you'll see carbon fiber and lots of it. The floors can be optioned with carbon fiber floor plates for $8,000, but this one has a metal plate which comes with the car. Floor mats don't come with the car to save weight. And by the way, the Ferrari door seal is also made of carbon fiber. Pista has an analog RPM gauge in between 2 digital displays. The steering wheel has a shift light on top letting you know when to shift to the next gear. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have your paddle shifter, your turn signal, your headlight on and off switch, suspension control, and start your engine button. You have your buttons to control your digital display. The pit knob is actually your cruise control. Below that is a button to get to your turbo boost gauge, and then you have your VDA button. Below that is a knob to control your headlights, and then you have your airlift suspension button. On the door, you have a knob to adjust your side view mirrors, a strap to pull the door closed, and you have a door open lever. That's your trunk release and fuel door opener button. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have your paddle shifter, your blinker, windshield wiper, and your performance knob. Leave it to Ferrari to give you the optional carbon fiber air vents. The picture on the button is so lame, I had to do research. This button is to get you access to the front cameras when parking. The air controls are pretty self-explanatory, even the arrows that point to the directions of airflow. This isn't where you place your key to start your car, it's a mantle for your key to show how special your car is. Then you have a cup holder beneath that. A carbon shark fin with buttons to control your gears, reverse, automatic, and PS. PS does not mean postscript. It stands for Partenza Sportiva, aka manual mode. Okay, my Italian accent sucks. Where were we? Oh, your window levers, a wrist pad, little compartments to hold your stuff, and you have your USB and a 12-volt outlet. There's an optional fire extinguisher to put out your passenger cigarette, more Nappa leather, and the passenger has a handle to close the door, not a strap. And look at all that carbon fiber.
So there you go, the Ferrari 488 Pista is arguably the best supercar on the road today. I enjoyed making the video for you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like, subscribe button below, and share my video. I'm Randy. See ya!
Wow.